My name's Albert Rossetti. This is for BADM 772, the week 3 assignment. And after reading this week's chapters of Building the Bridge as You Walk on It, all 8 of the creative stages really, I think they really have meaning and really, they're themes that I use or don't use as effectively in my day-to-day. Every single one of them, I can think of situations where if I did use it, did I use it well enough? Or if I didn't use it, should I have? The one that I think for me that I need the most work on, and I think the one that could have the most impact on my professional and personal life would be reflective action. And I'm always very driven to action, right? One of my most favorite quotes is, more money is lost from indecision than the wrong decision. So I'm prone to take action, right? Especially if it's a door that we identify this as a decision that, if we walk through this door, we can easily undo or easily walk back out of it. We're going to go full speed and try and, figure it out as we go to a certain extent. As I've progressed throughout my career, I've tried to become more strategic, but not at the risk of analysis paralysis. So, again, looking back, reflecting, when things go right, I really don't ever do that, ever, which I think is, just as important. Hey, if we onboard a new customer, we launched a new service offering, we launched a new sales incentive, and it worked. Well, going back and, hey, why did it work? What boxes did it check? What did we do differently than the last time? What did I do differently? Did I deliver the messaging differently? It's just something that I'm not great at, especially when we win. It feels like you don't want to rest on your laurels. It's like, what's next? But even when we lose, reflective action. And I think I'm better at this. But I can get even better. Why did we lose? Where did we go wrong? Where did we actually lose this deal? Was it actually in the solutions engineering? Was it in the final proposal stage? Or did we lose this deal back in discovery because we didn't ask all the right questions and we didn't actually know what problem we were trying to solve? So we were more or less going in blind, trying to sell on price or trying to sell a value prop to a customer that was looking for something else. So that's something I'm really challenging myself with. It's almost like implementing a post-mortem or a debrief for deals that we don't sign or for launches that don't go smoothly. We're seeing success with like implementing 1 week follow-up for any new launches. Hey, we're going to put a call on the calendar a week from now to kind of go back and review how this has gone. Good, bad, the ugly, opportunities on our side, opportunities on the client side, and they do the same at 30, 60, 90. But again, that's all relatively new and something that I was never really concerned with. Hey, we messed up, we missed, time to go again, let's reload. But by taking the time and like actually seeing why we missed or why we lost, or from a teamwork or from a team standpoint, if somebody, from a turnover perspective, if somebody put in their 2 weeks or we lose somebody, there are definitely situations where, hey, they're married and their spouse got a job cross country, whatever. They want to be closer to family. There's a number of reasons that are bona fide that maybe couldn't have done anything about. But I think there's also a lot of them where if somebody was truly happy at their job or thought it was really just a great opportunity, or they really were thriving in the environment they were clicking with their manager, they were clicking with their boss, it would take a lot for them to leave that situation. So somebody may say, well, I want to go back to school, or, hey, I want to go try something else, or, hey, I'm going to go travel, but what caused them to think that way? And so whenever we've lost folks, I always try and go back and look and say, hey, could I have spotted this, right? Did they start to become less engaged, less connected? Did their work start to suffer? Were they a little more, were they, I don't know, taking increased PTO, or were they taking more sick days, etc.? And could I have caught that earlier and maybe addressed some negative sentiment or potential issues and address those head on? So, again, reflective action. It's just something I need to get better at, and and even recognizing in the moment when I'm worked up, and maybe not responding to an email in that moment, or not responding to an employee in that moment, or if there is an issue, realizing, hey, let's give myself 5 minutes to kind of calm down or work through the situation, and then I'm going to circle back with the employee, or circle back with the client, or circle back with the vendor. But again, it's just a deep understanding, deep reflection that I don't always make my most advisable decisions in those moments. I think one of my strong points is leading with energy, is leading with passion. But again, you take that too far, and I think you can, I think it becomes a weakness. So that's definitely something I've really tried to get better at. So thank you. Bye.